Today I'll be showing you how to clean the spark resistor on a Stihl FS56-007. Tools that you will need to complete this job are a T25 Torx head and a smaller flathead screwdriver. The reason you would want to check this and clean the spark resistor is if the engine's bogging down and it's not running correctly. And in this case, I've had this for 3 years. It's not doing any of those. I just want to pull it and see what the screen looks like, and then just make a quick how-to video. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing you're going to have to do is remove the air cleaner box, and that's a T25, and that comes right off. And then there are 3 T25 screws. The first one's here, the second one's here, and then there's one down here. And then once you remove those, the back plate should come right off. So what it looks like with that back cover off. And while I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up. You can see there's a little bit of grime and dirt just from normal use. Like I said, this is 3 years old. Probably got about 50 or 60 hours on it. And then here is the screw that you're going to take loose, and then that screen comes right out. So I'll go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and pull this out and take a look. So it actually has a little bit of residue on it. Not too bad. I've seen some that have far less hours on it and look a lot worse. And at the end of this video, I will show you exactly what gasoline and oil that I use for this. And I do believe that that's part of the reason this is so clean. Like I said, I use this for an hour every week. I have a 1/4 acre. So again, real impressed with how this looks. I'll show you how to clean it. I'm actually going to use some brake clean and a paper towel, and we'll go ahead and get to it. So I did clean it with the brake clean, but there's still just a little bit in there. So what I'm going to do is use some Amsoil Power Foam and just let that sit on it for a little bit. And hopefully that'll just eat up some of that carbon. If you've got a resistor that is more crudded up than this one, you obviously have to get some kind of wire brush or something along that nature and clean it, or run to the Stihl dealer and get a replacement. In this case, I think just a simple cleaning with the Power Foam will help clean it up. Alright, so I got it all clean. Used the Power Foam and then ended up getting a little bit of steel wool and cleaning that right up. Also wipe down inside here, and now we're just going to reinstall it. And then put the screw back in, tighten it down. We're going to put the cover back on with the 3 screws, put the air cleaner back on, and then that's pretty much it. Everything's ready to go. Everything's tightened down, and it's time to give it a fire. I'm going to show you guys the mixtures that I'm using for my 2-cycle engines. For the oil, I use the Amsoil Sabre at a 100-to-1 ratio with the Amsoil Quick Shot to help combat the ethanol. And this blend is what I've been using for the last 8 years in all my 2-cycles, and the last 3 years in my Stihl since the day I bought it. And I also, thanks to Bill Hewitt at PowerstrokeHelp.com, tried out the Arrestor AR6200 fuel modification additive. He talks about how it's great for diesels and it lowers the carbon and the soot, and he also mentions it's great for 2-cycle engines. Again, I've been using it for 3 years, and you saw how clean that spark resistor was on my Stihl, and it has not been taken apart. So I think it's definitely working. I'm going to continue that trend, and I'll report back in a few years. I'll take it apart again and make another video. So that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope it'll help somebody in cleaning that. If your engine's bogging down or not running right, that's another way to check before you have to take it to the shop. Thanks again for watching. Hope y'all have a great week.